Assalamu alaikum everyone. In O1 and O2 class of chemistry, today we have done the reinforcement number 1. The topic which I have selected for today's reinforcement number 1 is balance the chemical equation. First I explain the student the points to be remembered in the balancing the chemical equation. And the points are: count the atoms in the reactants and product, count the total number of each type of atom on the reactant side, count the total number of each type of atom in the product side. If the number of each type of atom matches, the equation is balanced. If the number do not match, the equation is not balanced. Equation must be balanced to show that the same atoms that go into the reaction are the atoms that come out. They are just rearranged to make the new substance. After that, I explain the steps that involve in balancing the chemical equation. The step number 1 is the unbalanced chemical equation. Step 2, make a list. Make a list of all the elements on each side under the equation for both the reactants and the product as shown above, shown below. Under the reactant side, aluminum and oxygen. Under the product side, aluminum and oxygen. Step number 3 is identify the atoms in each element. The list made of each element on both the reactant and product side will further help you to identify the number of atoms each element contains. Next to each element to the list, put the number of atoms that are in each of the elements. On the reactant side, next to aluminum put 1, next to oxygen put 2. Apply these same rules to the element on the product side. So you can see the picture here. Aluminum 2 on the product side and the oxygen is 3. Now step number 4 is multiplying the number of atoms. In order to balance the chemical equation, you need to make sure the number of atoms of each element on the reactant side is equal to the number of atoms of each element on the product side. In order to make both sides equal, you will need to multiply the number of atoms in each element until both sides are equal. Now you can see this picture here. Aluminum we multiply with the 2 and oxygen we multiply with the 3. So you can see the answer will be same. 2 for the aluminum and oxygen is 6. In step number 5, placing the coefficients in front of the molecule. After you have multiplied the number of atoms of each element until both sides are equal, you will put the number, the coefficient of how much you will multiply the element by and place in front of that element or compound in the equation as shown below. On the product side, although both elements did not get multiplied, still place the number that was multiplied as the coefficient